Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome back to a new video here on Sui, or welcome to the channel in general. If you're new to the channel, we're going to do a full update here on Sui. We'll talk about the technicals a lot. We'll talk about the fundamentals a little bit, but in general, I'll just try to give you as much of a thorough overview of the different possibilities here. Which there's basically two different possibilities, two different scenarios for Sui to continue into. From here, we'll talk about those, and I'll tell you which one I think is most likely. Because in the end, this is also a price prediction, and to be completely honest, I'm a little bit against price predictions, which might sound weird because it's what I do every day. But honestly, I mean, you should just be prepared for different scenarios at once, right? So right now, taking a look at Sui. To make it very simple, we are finding some balance here at the top of a rally. Near a very strong resistance level between $4 and 3.8, we can either break out to the upside or we can break down. And I think you should be ready in both cases if you're a real trader. But I know a lot of you also just want to have some sort of an idea of what's most likely to happen, which I do have an idea about. So I'll include that too. But Sui itself, fundamentally, doing pretty good. I mean, the TVL is right now at $1.8 billion. That's pretty decent. Those are the same levels as January. A little bit lower, but still, I mean, if you compare the TVL height with the price of Sui, I would say the network arguably right now is even bigger. And then the DEX trading volume is still pretty good as well. So that's nice. Personally, I hold XCETAs. So I'm still getting some yields from that. But no, I mean, fundamentally pretty good. And normally, what I would say if we zoom out here is that, you know, if the price is able to consolidate near the main resistance level, that's a sign of incredible strength. And normally I'd also say that it's most likely we're going to get a bullish breakout. With Sui though, I am a little bit more hesitant about that. And someone in the comments said that I was too bearish on Sui for the last week, which is true, right? Because I did not expect that we would be able to break above 3.15 the first try, which we did. But what that means that we did all those things so quickly is that we have a lot of imbalances here to the downside. And historically, statistically, those imbalances just do get filled, right? Now, will this imbalance all the way down to 2.6 and 2.4 get filled? I don't know, right? That's quite far away. And every rally always starts with an imbalance, and those do not always get filled. But then you have an imbalance right here at 3.2. You have an imbalance right here near the 90-day rolling VWAP and the 0.618 fib at 2.85. And those do work as some sort of a magnet for the price. And then what we see at the same point of time on the higher time frames is that we are at a major resistance level for Sui. And if we zoom out here, we are also losing some momentum in terms of the open interest, in terms of the volume, and then we also had a bearish divergence here. So all of those reasons together, like there's many more reasons. I would argue, and you can have a different opinion, that's fine, but I would argue that it's more likely we're going to get a pullback, at least into this level right here at 3.2, 3.1, potentially into this level right here towards 2.8, depending also on the fundamentals. And I would actually say so I'd say that's most likely when we're talking about a breakout. Short term, it's probably more likely that we're going to remain stable between 3.7, which is our main resistance right now, and 3.4, which is our main support. But ultimately, like I said, that balance is going to break. And I think a break to the downside is more likely. And I would even go as far as saying that that's actually bullish for Sui, right? Because if we're able to break, if we're able to retest that, fill those imbalances, and get a strong reaction, then I think we have a higher chance to eventually break above 3.8 and 3.95 to rally back up to the previous all-time highs. So I'm not even bearish on Sui necessarily on the higher time frames. I just think on the shorter time frames, it's more likely to get a pullback, and it's healthier to get a pullback than just to continue from here, break above 3.95, rally into 4.5, which is a possibility. That's the other scenario that I wanted to talk about, but I just don't think it's as likely. But those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know regarding Sui for now. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Take care and bye.